And the Gamecocks will kick off first, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. Tackle and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Running inside, it's Raymond. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. The Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Stands in and takes the hit. Upstairs to make the catch. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. On the run, it's Raymond.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Black. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offenses.
A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you're talking about coming out ready, hairs on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Right back to him on the ground. There's some room. Still on his feet. The Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Fuller. Fights off a defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Here's Sellers to throw. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting where it was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better.
Could be an alley. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. Turning it on!
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. He's got it again. Across the 45. At the 40, there he goes. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Harbor. Just keeps moving. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give them a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Raymond. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The run inside. It's Raymond. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
And guys, that's not a surprise, is it? Watching tape coming into this football game, he can make things happen. He can run around you, he can run through you just like you see.
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the deep.
Throws toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
And I like this offense not panicking. executing on this drive and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stayed chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Throws for the tight end. A 50-50 ball, and the defense has it. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. He'll try the left side. Plows through the defense. Bulldozes his way through. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We've got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.